What's up, guys? It is 4:30 in the morning and taking the doggo for a walk before heading into work today. Got to change out the bell housing on the R35, change the overflow bottle. Reason I'm doing this all so early is because Josh is helping me from work, getting it all done. Just too difficult to film it all and do it all myself. So I've got Josh in to help me, but he's got to be out of there by 11. So yeah, bloody tired, but we'll get done. And so let's get this walk finished off and get the car warmed up and head into work.
Jesus Christ!
One last look at this rattly dog before we changed out. No good, eh?
No one wants that.
Tell me your parts are made in Japan without telling me your parts are made in Japan. I like how they give you some rope handles for a 10 kilo bell housing. Yeah, thanks guys. So for those playing at home, basically there's like a bearing here and probably here somewhere, and then the housing itself is worn out, so the bearing's moving up and down, in and out. So this one, no play because she's brand new. That basically bolts to the flywheel, sort of like a clutch pressure plate almost. Just takes out all the roughness and vibration, because obviously there's no way to disconnect the engine from the driveline in these. So this isn't meant to be a full tutorial or anything like that, but just yeah, basically pull the exhaust out, that sort of stuff, pull out that front shaft. Josh has just done that now, and then pull the rear tail shaft out, pull the dumps out, then start dropping the subframe and getting that bell housing ready to come out. So we got most of the stuff off, just got to support the engine and that sort of stuff. So we've kind of got this bit of a fucking three stand thing. They're all touching each other. Josh isn't so sure about it. I'm pretty fucking not so sure about it, but we'll see how we go. Hopefully that works. I put the thing on the...
This on the hexagon thing.
Just... Whoa!
Wow, what we want.
I'm helping. That came out pretty easy. Didn't really have to fucking cut off all this shit like other people have said in other videos that I've watched. So if you don't have to butcher your car, you don't have to butcher your car. So there's always that. Anyway, this bad boy, that is proper fuck. So I got the new bell housing in, all good there. It's pretty happy to be in there, that's pretty good. So I only had one hiccup here. This stud absolutely fucking flogged its way out because some spastic trying to do the dump pipes originally probably fucked it up. So I tried tapping it, it just didn't want to tap. So going to get a professional out who's probably going to be less likely to fuck it up than I am. So he's probably going to come out next Friday. So going to basically just box it up further from here, put a few more things back on, leave the dumps off, probably get some new gaskets for them anyway, and then all right guys, so yeah, after that exhaust stud sort of fucking threw a bit of a spanner in the works, thought we'd just pull a pin there and just leave it there and fucking probably pick it up next week. Probably even Friday Arvo actually. We'll try and get the exhaust stud guy out and get that all fixed up. And yeah, just a couple more bolts to put back in once that's done. So then she's ready to go, and then we'll bleed up that new overflow bottle and all that sort of stuff. So didn't bother fitting it just yet because yeah, we can't bleed it up anyway. So probably it'll be about 2 seconds on video time, but it'll be a week of hell for me to in between. And what the fuck are you doing? All right, guys, so we're back into it today. Danny from Pro Threads come out and tapped all the grossness out of that hole. I tried giving it a tap and yeah, just whatever was in there was pretty hard. It felt like it was gonna snap my tap, so I gave up before it snapped. So yeah, Danny came out, fixed that all up. So you should be able to get a new stud in there now. This stud further up is actually, that one there, has actually started coming out a little bit and it's seized up as well. So hopefully we'll be able to get that nut done up on the end of the dump without that causing us too much grief. I may have to just add a few washers and that sort of stuff to that just to space it out, because obviously that section there without threads, it's going to stop the nut. So hopefully we can get this all sorted today. I've got some new gaskets from Just Jump Racing. They were able to overnight those to me pretty quickly, so should be able to take care of those two pretty savage leaks that were sort of going on there. I think that top one was mostly just because the bolt wasn't done up properly. The nut was really loose when I undid it, so that's what happens when hacks work on cars. So anyway, we'll get these dumps on and see how we go. The new stud all cut down and fitted up. New gaskets on both sides. Chuck the dumps back in, see how we go. All right, there we go, guys. Dumps are back in. O2 sensors are all plugged in, routed up to the top. I didn't pull this apart, obviously. I had my handy helper helping me. And just realized the rear O2 sensors, the harness, you have no idea what the fuck, which plug's which. So I just sort of guessed. Doesn't really matter because hopefully the EPA is not watching this, but I don't think that it will really matter in this instance because there's their function is no longer required. So I think they might get turned off anyway. So there we go, guys. Got all the dump and exhaust, everything back on. Went a little bit crazy with some silicone just to fucking try and seal it up because it was a little bit leaky. These flanges, it's a Chinese system, I think. So these flanges are pretty wonky and all that. So it doesn't really matter too much anyway. It's pretty straight pipe, so it's not as though it's going to sound funny. You won't really hear it. So anyway, got it all buttoned up, front shaft back in. I'll probably leave the covers off because I'm going to probably chuck it on the dyno next week. Pull that front shaft back out. So yeah, go for a test drive now, see how it all goes. Cancel that actually, I'm a bit of a retard. I'm not actually about to go for a road test. Going to chuck the Alpha overflow tank in and get that all bled up and take some photos of that sort of stuff and get some video of that, and then I'll be going for a test drive. So no one wants to see this crusty old ugly piece of junk. That might look a little bit nicer, so let's get that all swapped over and then we can go for our test drive, hopefully I don't forget anything. There we go, guys, all fitted up, looks a lot better. So now I can finally go for my promised test drive, check her out, see how we go. Yeah, looks a lot better, much better. So the car is absolutely disgusting. Been getting rained on, been getting pushed in and out of the shop, covered in handprints and just general slime. But got the all the lights tinted the other week while the bell housing was out of the car. So that's all done now, finally registered in Queensland. Got some new plates coming. So got Kyle coming out today to give the car a good scrub. He's one of our customers. He's got a 800 and something horsepower Trackhawk, Evil Hawk. So car should look $1 million by the end of the day. Kyle's all set up, giving her a clean. Give the Pepsi Max a crack. All right, so I've bell housing's been fixed for about 2 weeks now. I've been driving around to and from work, all that sort of stuff, and yeah, so much nicer to drive. Doesn't rattle when you pull up to the lights. It's not embarrassing to bloody drive around in it now. So yeah, so all good there. Ordered some custom plates a couple of weeks ago, so they've actually rocked up yesterday. So just finished up work at 12 o'clock on a Friday, so which is bloody beautiful. So going to head down to transport, get the plates put onto the car, and I've also got a package delivered. I fell for some more marketing off Instagram, so we'll see what the build quality is like on those. There's some of those diamond stitch floor mats, so we'll rip them open and see what they look like. The quality's not the best. They're also the wrong color. They're supposed to be black with red stitching. They're nicer than the crusty old GTR ones that are 12 years old. 12 years of feet all over them. The build quality on them are pretty shitty. It's like pleather. Just closed cell foam on the backside. We'll see how they go in the car though. If they just peel up and they're just shit, I'll probably just get rid of them. Yeah, so the fitment's pretty crappy. This part here is terrible. Just kind of flops around. But they look cool from a distance, but up close they're garbage. So Anyway, they definitely sent me the wrong colour, so I'm only going to use this one, and I'll send them an email tonight. And then I also got my new plates, so off to transport right now to fit them, and then I will do outro closer to home once I've got the plates on. Anyway guys, that's the end of the video. Only did about 35 outros so far. Either messed up, wind noise, something going on, said something wrong, acted like a dickhead.
I need to do the biggest shit right.
This is probably the one we're going to use though, so enough's enough. There we go. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, all that sort of fancy YouTube jumbo that I always throw at the end of the videos. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Bye. Ben's just going to make animal noises. What a larrikin. Anyway, plates are done. Car is cleanish. Josh has got his Crocs on. Gives a jig. Yo!